Hello, welcome to 20th Century Reviews. If you're wondering where my Goonies review is, I decided to re-upload that one on the 4th of July and restart 80s Marathon in July. And not only are we going to review the Goonies, Karate Kid, and Dark Crystal, but we're also going to review Ghostbusters in commemoration of Ghostbusters 3 coming out next year. But today, me and Gary are going to review a murder mystery starring Edna Mae Oliver, who you might remember from another movie I reviewed. Which one was it? Today the movie we're going to review is Penguin Pool Murderers.
My favorite murder mystery.
This movie's your favorite? Didn't know that. Time and get to the review.
Penguin Pool Murder is about a shady stockholder named Jerry Parker who has a wife named Glenn Parker who's in a relationship with another man. Awkward. And her husband is very jealous, let's just say. Jerry's later found dead in the penguin tank. Detective Oscar comes in to help the case, assisted by the teacher played by Edna Mae Oliver. Who done it? That's the question that should be on your mind is, who done it? Was it Detective Oscar? Was it Mrs. Parker? Was it the aquarium manager? Or was it the lawyer Costello? Or was it... What do you think?
What do I think of this film? Well,
I put this film in the same category as the Kennel Murderer case. First, let's talk about the characters. First, there's Glenn Parker, who is in a relationship with another man. The relationship is pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it is
that they don't end up together. Seriously, all he does is slap her in the face, which is the same thing that her ex-husband that was murdered did the same thing.
Seriously, movie, what the hell? You write these two to be love interests, and they don't end up together? Mae Clark plays Mrs. Parker in the movie, and also played the bride in Frankenstein. You mean this bride?
No, Gary, I mean this.
Bride. The Bride of Frankenstein from the first Frankenstein movie. Then there's the husband, who's a real jealous beast. Then there's Edna Mae Oliver, who's very delightful in the role. She's very humorous and can be a little stern at times. The movie was based on a novel by Stuart Palmer. The film was also the first of a trilogy with such films as Murder on a Blackboard and Murder on a Honeymoon.
You know what that means.
Franchise, 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 franchise.
The lawyer, Barry Costello, is played by Robert Armstrong, who you may remember from my King Kong video. Detective Oscar is played by James Gleason, who also played in all three of the trilogy, but was also in a ton of other murder mysteries as well. And he was also in Babes on Broadway. The aquarium manager is played by Clarence Wilson, who was also in Son of Kong.
I talked about most of the ups of the film. What are the downs of the film? Well, to be honest, there aren't any. Well, see you next time. I give the film 5 stars. Push subscribe and push like, and don't forget to leave comment down below. If you'd like to request an old school movie on this show, please do so by requesting it in the comments.